Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas, at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the BYU Cougars, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Street. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Away to start us off. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So BYU's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch 2 tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
That's reeled in. It's Martin.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Now it's 2nd down here. Throwing off play action. Pass complete on a crossing route. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quarterback still with the football. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
Looking to throw. It's Morton. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it in the open. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
1st and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Dickey. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job at blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Over the middle, it's Ryan. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were. They were able to make the tackle short of the line.
And the Cougars will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Tailback with another carry. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. And they pick up the first on the ground. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. The quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Now it's 2nd down here. To the air, it's Morton. Grab down the middle, it's Hudson. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Red Raiders are looking to keep this drive going. Quarterback keeps the football. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Now give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming 3rd down situation.
crucial third down play coming up after that run. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Martin. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Grab behind the line, it's Martin. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw again. Going for a big play downfield. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Scanning the field, it's Bachmeier. Looking deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, when you really allow this defense to dictate things, it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
No, kick it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Breaks loose at the 40.
Well, Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a second down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
4 receivers on the field for this second and inches. Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Douglas. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold these going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. To the air. It's Morton. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. When they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Texas Tech has the lead here. A solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats.
BYU 0.
Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Fights through a tackle. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Second down after that previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Finds his target, and it's complete.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Bachmeier. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
The Cougars trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense facing second and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Ball scooped up on the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Back to throw. It's Morton. Pass complete on a crossing route. How's that for luck? Keeps the football and picks up the first down.
Now the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
And the Red Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Over the middle. It's Douglas. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. First down. They're going to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Trying the old counter play here. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. And they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's reeled in. It's West. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his last attempt, but this one is from 45 yards out. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
On the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? The returner is brought down. Gets us started with the next drive. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved it into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down on the scoreboard now. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from the slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, a nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Pass caught, second down now. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And he drops back in the gun. It's a quick grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Looking to throw yet again. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Second down after the incompletion. QB decides to keep it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
The Cougars will line up to punt it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had us settled for 3 last time. Takes the handoff. It's Williams. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Looking to pass. It's Morton. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
Wideout's now clustered. And looking to throw now on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long on the 45. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Carter. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The Red Raiders begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screen play, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
2nd down after that short completion. Back to throw. It's Morton. And the pass is incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
1st down and 10 now. Motion now from the tight end. They'll give it to the back. Picks up the first, looking for more. The tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Red Raiders looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Wants to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Nearly intercepted in the end zone. Couldn't quite hang on. Does set up 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They stop him right at the 24.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Wrapped down the middle, it's Martin. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellows, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Will kick it deep to begin the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Dropping back, it's Morton. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Receiver makes the catch. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And the back now goes in motion. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Pass caught. Breaks free with room to run. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Red Raiders will try to keep this drive moving. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to throw yet again. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Looking to pass. It's Morton. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The Red Raiders will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's Martin. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Toss play to the outside. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to go up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw. It's Bachmeier. The pocket breaking down. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
The Cougars will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. Kick is away. Excellent directional punting headed toward the sideline.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb, and they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
2nd down after that previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Gonna run it. It's Dickey. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
To the air, it's Morton. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Into a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Red Raiders are looking to keep this drive going. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Gets the 1st and still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
7th play of the drive coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down. They need this crucial conversion right now. Drops back. They're going to throw for it on 3rd down. A deep shot to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? A change of direction. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Trying to find room. It's Martin. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
To throw, it's Bachmeier. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
The Cougars will send their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. it at the 25. And the returner is brought down. Now the first play of this drive now from the 35. First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Dickey. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Gets made on the out route. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here.
BYU 0.
And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here's the second down play. Tailback takes the handoff again. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because, you know, the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Back to pass. It's Morton. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but that plane moves it inside the red zone.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And the Red Raiders pick up enough for a first down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. This is the 6th play on the drive. Trying to find room. It's Dickey. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. QB decides to keep it here. Fights off the defender. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Great call here on third down to go with the option. He decides to keep it himself, get some yards, but not enough for the first down. Interesting call coming up now on 4th.
So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Looking to throw. It's Bachmeier. It's a quick grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys in bounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking for a receiver. Pressure is coming. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They stop him, but it's a first down.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it again. Grab behind the line. It's Martin. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a first down at the 41.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Looking to throw here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. QB keeps it himself. Looks like BYU will have the first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
To the air, it's Bachmeier. Caught quickly. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
BYU has now moved into the red zone. They'll give it to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He runs out of bounds, and it's a big gainer there.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
The Cougars will line up here on first down and goal. QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. 20-yard line now for 2nd and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, BYU.
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Defense is spread all over the field. Do a pretty good job here keeping him out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the 1st down.
The Red Raiders will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Grinding away with the running game. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Hudson. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. See if the loss ends up killing this drive. It's 2nd down now and 16. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up 3rd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Strong looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the BYU offense comes back out of the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Grab down the middle. It's Martin. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. A completion sets up a second down play. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Caught near the sticks, it's Bachmeier. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Ryan.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense in bounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And completion makes it second and short. Looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Ryan. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. To the air, it's Bachmeier. The pass rush closing in. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them in bounds, and keep that clock moving.
And he's back to throw again on second down. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short connection to the tight end here. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee.